they better get their butts back home and talk to people and listen to what their people are saying.
And answer for what they're doing.
Yes. And then they can go back to Washington and do it. But if we don't get people in office, and you can get some of the same ones that are in there now who have been acting up and acting all crazy and stuff, you can bring them back in line. Cause
there's got to be accountability. There's got to be, and it's up to us. Since this is a government of the people and by the people and for the people, it's up to us.
We have to make them accountable to us. Because there's a whole lot of things in the Constitution. You'll notice that on some of the, especially when it's talking about the rights go to this group or that group or whatever, between the federal government, the states, and it'll say, or to the people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's us, folks.
We, the people.
Yeah. So, believe me, your voice talks a lot louder than you think it does.
Uh-huh. Don't forget, there's more of us than there are of them.
Yeah.
I mean, don't forget that.
And the thing is, make sure they don't forget it either. Because, look, there's some good folks up there in Congress right now, in the Senate and in the House. There are some good ones. They're not all...
It's not just Ted Cruz and Mike Lee, man.
No, there's more. And so some of them, frankly, need to be jolted out of the belt, inside the beltway thinking.
They all need to be reminded who they work for.
Mm-hmm. Some of them are going to tune you out. You already know, let them hear from you anyway.
All right, dude, we done gone on long enough. We've fooled around long enough. I hate to, but we got to wind it down a little bit. But before we go, don't forget that on our website that there's not just Honest Answer Radio.
No.
You know, if you want to get your sports fix on, we've got Sports World Radio. You got to give Jeff a listen. It's fastest hour in sports
on the internet.
And look, particularly now, at this point in our nation's history, I cannot stress enough. I don't mean this jokingly. I mean this quite literally. People, we need Jesus. And as a believer, I'm not one of these, the end is near type of believers or an alarmist. But I'll say, if I was the Lord and I was trying to pick a time when all of the prophecies about how people was going to be acting before I sent Jesus back, it would be this would be a good time. But the thing is that he was going to do that to some other people before. And, one time he sent a guy to go tell him God's mad and he's going to get y'all if y'all don't straighten up. And you know what? They straightened up. And guess what? They didn't get messed up. They didn't go the way of Sodom and Gomorrah.
Well, as they said in one of my all-time favorite movies, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Mm-hmm. We're in a real tight spot.
That's right.
When you're in a tight spot like that, you do need Jesus more. If you need to whether you need spiritual counseling or whether you just need to hear the good word.
If you just want to be uplifted,
you need to listen to Challenge from the Heart.
Pastor Rick Hope, First Baptist, Lillian, Texas. Look, I'm telling you, it will do your heart some good just to give that man a listen.
His last name ain't Hope for nothing.
That's right. He's got. He just put something on Facebook today. One of his devotionals. Man, it's 12 minutes out of your life, and it's about our nation and how if we ever need God, if there was ever a time for this country to turn back to the Lord, it's now. I'm starting to understand Jeremiah a lot.
Oh, really?
Because here we are screaming, people, y'all know this ain't right. Y'all know you making God mad. You know what he's going to do. Just stop. And it's like, ain't nobody listening. But see, I'm an optimist, man. I believe that we're not losing this right now. I truly believe that conservatives and Christians are now to the point that we're ready to stand up and be counted and say no.
I think we may be seeing a turning of the tide. There's
a
evidence
great awakening.
There's
if you will.
evidence out there for those that want to see it. But we digress.
Yeah. All right. We can't get out of here without saying bacon is meat candy.
That's baconfreak.com, folks.
That's right. Also, it better don't be caught hungry in times of disaster and tornadoes or any other type of bad thing that can happen.
Go to myfoodstorage.com and get the freeze-dried gourmet meals.
That's right.
Look, your identity is the only thing you've got that's uniquely you. Protect it with LifeLock.
LifeLock.com. Man, this is what they do. And for as little as $10 a month, you ain't got to worry about your identity. That'll be one less thing for you to have to worry about.
And if you're trying to give up tobacco, cigarettes,
oh Lord,
and want to get off those evil things, v2cigs.com. And the best place to go to get to all of those lovely websites that we just mentioned is by going to the sponsors page.
And you're going to get an additional little extra percentage off by doing that.
Go to our sponsors page, click on the ads there, and then go to Bacon Freak and get you some bacon, and myfoodstorage.com, get you some food storage, and go to V2 Cigs and LifeLock. That's the way to get there, the best way. There's also some Jelly Belly on there.
Oh, Lord.
You need some Jelly Belly jelly beans in your belly. I'm just saying.
We need security in the world, Craig. Well, all right. This is Tuesday. That means we will be back again on Thursday. And
that's 2 days from now.
I hope
in case y'all was
I hope we ain't
score.
Mad. I hope we ain't mad.
I got a feeling we're still going to be mad.
My head hurt. You see this vein that keep throbbing right here?
I know. I want to go over there and thump it.
It's making my head hurt. Well, all right, y'all. Until Thursday, man. For the love of Pete, just be good to each other. Later.
Night, y'all.